So, life in the big city, man, you're going to get run down at any time. It's not sufficient that you have the right of way. It's not sufficient that there's a walk signal on, right? You step out onto the street, you got the walk signal. Don't be looking down at your phone, which I admit I still sometimes do, but I think less than average, because that's a recipe for leaving yourself wide open to getting hit. Because many drivers, you can turn right on a red light in California, they'll come up, they'll stop at the red light, and then they'll just automatically start turning into the crosswalk, and people will run over you. So you don't want to be dead right. Even when you're right, you can't take moral righteousness as the defining virtue that then decides all other categories. So I see the majority political opinion does this in foreign policy. I think to a neutral observer, Ukraine is in the moral right as against the conflict with Russia. But just because Ukraine's in the moral right, just because one naturally emotionally sides with Ukraine, does not mean that it's in America's best interest to subsidize Ukraine to the tune of over $100 billion and also then incentivize Russia to create mischief for American interests all over the globe. So if we hadn't been subsidizing Ukraine, it's much less likely that Hamas would have launched that attack into southern Israel.